This one is a skillet shepherd's pie. And we start out in a big old cast iron skillet. You get the oven preheated. We're gonna start this on the stovetop, so really all we have to do at the end is brown the cheese up on top of our layer of potato. You start with 2 pounds of meat. This is ground beef. You can also use ground lamb. Either or are delicious for this recipe. Once we brown and crumble it in a little olive oil or butter or a combination of the two, we're going to season liberally with salt and pepper. And we're gonna add in your usual suspects, carrots, celery, and onion. And I put garlic in everything, so I'm gonna grate a couple cloves of garlic into mine as well. Thank you for your support of garlic. I'm gonna throw in a fat handful of thyme as well. And then once we get the veggies in, I'm gonna sweat the dish. I'm gonna turn the heat back just a hair. Now that the salt's in there, it'll draw the liquids out of the veg. And for the seasoning, it's an unusual combination, but it's fabulous together, and I use it often. It's ground caraway and ground cumin combined. And it's about a teaspoon of each I'm gonna put in there, and you can use ground or seed for the cumin, which is smoky and very earthy, and caraway seed, both in there in equal amounts. Now we're gonna pop a lid on and just let that hang out till the veggies sweat a bit. For the potato topping, I was just about done ricing the potatoes or running them through the food mill. So our veg is nice and tender. I sprinkled in a little flour to our ground beef, carrot, celery, onion, garlic, thyme mixture. We're going to deglaze the pan or lift up all the little bits and delicious drippings from the meat and the veg with either dry sherry or white wine, half a cup of either. I like sherry in this dish. I like sherry with the beef and the veg. I also like a little Worcestershire sauce, a small can of beef consommé, or about a cup and a half of beef bone broth or beef stock. Oh, it smells delightful. So for our potatoes, we salt the water that they cook in. I also add a little salt at the end as well. A little salt and pepper. A few dabs of butter. 1 egg yolk to help the potatoes brown. Lots and lots of chive. And sour cream. Thank you for your support of the sour cream potato. Mix that together. That smells pretty good. And then we're gonna put our potato layer on top of our beef layer. And we're gonna add a layer of Gruyere cheese. I know! Oh, what? That is one crazy heavy shepherd's pie. So, the whole dish is fully cooked. You just pop it in the oven to brown the top, essentially. And then I finish at the table by topping the skillet with dill, parsley, and chive. Delightful. I serve it in shallow bowls. And around Thanksgiving especially, 30-minute meals, everybody needs them, right? Because we have mouths to feed and no time to be in the kitchen. That looks delightful. Done.